Hey, what's up, Herd? We're back with another video about what's going on in the elephant money ecosystem. Today, I'd like to get into the book token as well as the BookUSD application, the lending market that we have created alongside of that, so that we can take profits on our book without actually selling it. If you haven't been around for a little bit, guys, we have made a partnership with the book token. It's one of the tokens that was created by one of the Herd members, and BT is getting behind this to be a consultant as well as building a lending application on top of it so that we have a flywheel and a way to take profits on the book token without being able to sell that, which I will get into shortly here. But the book token is absolutely flying off the charts right now in a parabolic phase, up to 3 cents. Guys, let's get into what makes this absolutely special and what will keep this price rising if people play their hands correctly on this. Let's get into the website here. So obviously you can check this out by going and searching book token on Deck Screener here. That will bring you to the book slash wrapped BNB LP. This is the only LP available that has the liquidity. There's $1.2 million worth of liquidity in this token here in the LP. And if BNB starts pumping, guys, this will absolutely moon, as well as getting buy pressure from the Herd as well as other meme traders inside of the BNB chain. But let's get into the website here. If you just click on the website button, you'll get a notification that you're leaving the space and you're getting into Book of Binance. And this gives you a little bit of information about the contract, where to buy it. But what I want to talk about today is BT's partnership with this BookUSD.com, which is a Liquidity fork. Liquidity was based on the Ethereum blockchain originally. What you're doing here is lending your book to receive BUD, which is the US dollar-based stablecoin that is represented in this lending platform. You can borrow BUD, you can stake it, and then you can also earn the BUS token, which is BUS is the token for the book USD application. So I'm going to launch the app here. The way we lend inside of BookUSD is to start a trove here. And I do have a wallet with some book in it. I've got 100,000 book worth about $3,000 at the moment, and I'm going to show you how to open up a trove and start getting the flywheel moving on this and taking a little bit of profit actually and making some dividends on your book token. So I'm going to hit open trove here. Once you open this, you want to hit, you could hit max to add as much of your book tokens as you'd like to this trove. And then you can borrow BUD in right underneath here. So I'm going to borrow 1,000 BUD. That's a 331 collateral ratio, meaning my collateral or the book token is worth 3 times as much or 330% more than the BUD that I'm borrowing here. I would recommend getting between 300 and 400 as your collateral ratio. Liquidations do happen at 140% collateral ratio, so do be aware of that. In fact, you can check that at the troves and see where the rest of the lenders and borrowers inside of this application are sitting. Most of them are sitting above 200% collateral ratio, which is a little bit less safe than what I'm doing, but absolutely possible. And if you're used to seeing a loan to value ratio, that's about 50% at 200% ratio in this regard. So let's get back into the dashboard here. Let's open up a trove and get to the staking. So I'm going to max lend my book deposit here, and I'm going to borrow 1,000 BUD or BUD tokens here, which are dollar backed, as I will show you real quick. In here, we do have the BUD token sitting at 0.95. Now, this is a little bit under peg because redemptions haven't gone into place yet, but I'll cover redemptions on another video. This will go up to peg once redemptions are available, and that starts after 14 days of the Book of USD being open, and we are currently sitting at, let's check how many days we've been open here. We're at 9 days, so in about 5 days, we should be able to do redemptions, which will then keep the peg of this token to exactly to $1, sitting at 96.5 right now. So getting back into it, guys, let's open up a trove. The first time you click this, you will need to approve the contract, which is a typical necessity inside of an EVM chain. Though today we did see an update in the Ethereum blockchain, so we'll see if that gets pushed to BNB, so you don't have to do that approval token, but we'll see what happens in the future. Let's open this Trove, guys. Let's borrow that $1,000 worth of BUD here. It's going to cost 33 cents in gas, and I'm going to approve this in my wallet. All right, now that I've got it approved in my wallet, guys, I'm going to hit refresh here. I should have mentioned that there is a 4% borrowing ratio here. So these are no interest loans. However, you do pay 4% at the very upfront. So there's no interest rate long term, but there is a 4% upfront. So you do want to be able to get that in return. So what we're going to do with that is actually go into the stability pool and hit stake here. It's a 653% APR currently, which is absolutely insane. Let's type those numbers in. So 1,000 times that of 6.53 over the course of a year, you're going to end up with $6,530 worth of the BUS tokens if this stays consistent for an entire 365 days. If you've been in DeFi for any period of time, guys, that will not likely stay the case. However, at the moment, we should be able to pay off that 42 extra dollars in the fees that go into this, the borrow fee there, in pretty quick succession, considering the APR is super high right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's open up this ability to do this. I've already got some tokens in there. I've already gotten 28 BUS just from a prior staking that I did earlier. But let's max out our BUD here. So we're going to stake 1,000 and then we're going to hit deposit. And anytime you deposit or withdraw, guys, it's going to automatically take out your BUS tokens as well, which is a great feature to be able to not have multiple transactions when you're doing that. So anytime you add to your stake, you're going to be claiming your rewards. And then since I have a little bit of rewards here, I can actually go and stake the BUS tokens that I owned as well. That's another 1,116% APR currently on the BUS token. And the BUS token is currently sitting at 31 cents and growing absolutely. So we have a 5% uptrend on that today, which is great to see. Anytime that we see Book start to launch, we also see BUS start to do well also. So get back into the application here and hit stake now. We're going to hit max on our little bit of BUS tokens, though it is a small amount. We're just happy to stake it. So let's hit stake here. I'm going to refresh the page to update the UI on this, and we will be able to manage our stake now. We have 28 BUS tokens worth about $8 currently staking, making 1,000 APR on that, making 666% APR on our BUD tokens, which is a stable coin, guys. Again, going to be pegged, going to stay pegged to the dollar over the long haul, as there is a really nice redemption option going to be launched in just a couple of days here to keep that peg. And we've got some staking rewards there in BUS tokens. So and then the BUS tokens, that APR is actually coming from that lending fee that we are borrowing inside of the Trove management. So anytime somebody takes out that loan and has that 4% borrow fee, that's going to the BUS stakers, guys. So if you just want to buy some BUS and take advantage of those fees, go ahead and do that as well. And this is how you can make profit, guys, on just holding the Book token inside of the BNB chain. And again, a quick overview on this, guys. We have the Book token. If you purchase some of that, you can go into the website, hit BookUSD.com. That'll take you to the Trove management, where you can manage your troves and borrow up to 60% of your collateral, guys, in the BUD tokens. I don't recommend doing more than 30 to 40% because liquidations do start at that 140% collateral ratio. And then getting into some dividends with the stability pool by staking those BUD tokens and getting those fees back from the Trove management and then some. And then obviously after that, staking those BUS tokens to get that APR that is being created by that borrow fee inside of the Troves. Now, this is obviously a full-featured flywheel on this, but if you just wanted to take some profit on your BUS tokens, guys, you could absolutely do that by just lending them to the Troves here on BookUSD.com. and taking the BUD out and swapping it for USDC. There's absolutely a BUD to USDC pool inside of PancakeSwap where you can absolutely just take profit in USDC. What I'd like to emphasize though, guys, is the best way to do this is to buy up some book tokens and just take profit along the way by lending it to the BookUSD application and taking profit in USDC. And last but not least, guys, BT just put out a Medium post about Savannah House getting into an investment in the book token. It has not purchased yet, so now is the time to get in. We're going to be putting some serious change into the book token via Savannah House, so get in before Savannah House buys. With that, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a great day, and God bless.